So I did try the Bumble app, and them bitches is weird. That app was giving me like kidnapping vibes. Hey guys, my name is Donita and welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if this is your very first time here, please let me know in the comments below how you found my channel. On this channel, I do clothing hauls, black love, travel vlogs, and of course, my main wig reviews. And your girl added fitness to the channel. I'm gonna start coming out with more videos. I just haven't been feeling it, y'all. I've not been in a mood, so you know, we do what pleases in the moment, okay? So if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and a notification bell so you can get reminders every time I post a video. And we're gonna be right back. We doing something a little different today. We doing a little chit chat while I'm slaying this wig, okay? So today we're gonna do something a little bit different, you guys. I'm gonna do, I guess, some chit chat with me. It's been a while since I came on here and we just had a conversation. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk, okay? All right, so we gotta talk about some things that has been on my mind lately, and I guess just like some personal things that I've been battling with. You know, we're not perfect. No one's perfect. We all have, like, you know, certain insecurities or things that we wish that were better in our lives. And I guess I feel like, you know, I have a lot to be thankful for, which I am. But sometimes I feel like I'm always like alone. I live in a completely different state than my family. Me and my husband, we live in New Jersey. It's just us here. The family that we did have here, they actually ended up moving to North Carolina last year. And lately I've just been kind of like feeling down. So I'm like, I don't really have no friends here. It's hard to make friends as an adult. And, you know, you don't really know what people's like intentions are and things like that. So I don't know, like, I don't know, I just been like, I guess in my head, it's also that time of the month. So maybe I'm just feeling extra emotional because of that. Like, I should have skipped my brown days. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, y'all. Like, is there anyone else out there that feels that way, like how I'm feeling right now? Sorry, I ended up knocking a couple things over. But I will say, moving to a different state, for someone to actually get up and just leave their family and, you know, leave what they have, their life in another state, it takes one hell of a person to actually do that. And me and my husband, we were able to do that. And I don't know, you know, it hasn't always been easy for us. Is there anyone else out there that has done that? Like, let me know what you guys, you know, some different things that you guys have done, or like how you've like started your new life. So majority of the time I do work from home. With my job, I do work in media, so I have been doing a lot of more media geared, you know, things like with, you know, COVID restrictions lifting. I have been going out more. So I think right now it's just kind of like a waiting game for me to actually get like more assignments and things like that. Things have slowed down with like inflation and things like that. So maybe that's kind of also why I've been feeling that way, because I haven't, like, I go into the office like maybe once or twice a week. And then there's some weeks where I don't go in at all. So I don't know. I think it's also me just PMSing, being extra emotional this week. But yeah, you know, my husband, it's the same way for him, but he's outside all day. Like, he's at work. So he, you know, I guess the feeling of loneliness, like when he comes home from work, he feels like, oh, it feels good to be home. When me, I'm like, oh, I've been here all week. Now I'm home on the weekends because he has to work too on the weekends. So I don't know, y'all. I just been like in my little feelings lately. And and I feel like, you know, I've been like trying to talk to like a couple relatives about it. And I don't feel like they fully understand, you know. Sometimes people don't really understand until they actually go through something. Like, people, like, I've gotten very like immature responses, like, oh, have a baby, or, you know, get a dog. And I'm just like, it's easier said than done. Like, who wants to spend $3,000 on a dog? Because if we're being honest, I'm allergic to dogs. So the only dogs that I can have are the hypoallergenic dogs. And the only ones that I really, really like are the little poodles, the little toy poodles, or like the cavapoos, like the mixed breeds, as long as it has a poodle in it, you know. And I'm not allergic to the fur. I can do dogs with hair, not fur. And so those dogs are like $3,000. Like, who wants to spend $3,000 on a dog right now? And y'all, I live in like a small apartment in New Jersey. We're saving up for a house and we're almost at our goal, but then we still have to actually look, you know, that takes time too. Shout out to everyone that has bought a house, because, you know, especially in this market, like, it's just not easy. I feel like being an adult as a millennial is just not easy. Like, I feel like our parents had it easier. I don't know. Is anyone else feel that way? I'm like, it's just like life is just meant for us to be hard for us. Like, what the hell? Oh, Lord. So, yeah, just, you know, people say like immature things like that. And I'm just like, it's easier said than done. Like, realistically, I don't want to have a child living in someone else's house. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to see. It's so hard to see without my glasses on. I be struggling over here. But it's so hard. I mean, it's, you know, some things are just easier said than done. And sometimes I feel like, you know, you should give people their flowers while they're here. If someone's crying out saying, hey, I feel this or I feel that, like, don't just dismiss their feelings. You know, cherish the people while they're here. Because, you know, what if there was a point where I'm like, okay, I'm ready to just like jump off the nearest bridge, and then everyone's gonna be like, oh, I should have reached out, I should have did this, I should have did that. Like, do that while the person is here, you know? It's just weird. But I don't know, I feel like I'm the only person that thinks like that. Oh, my kitchen is nappy. I just did not want to lay my edges down. Where's the combs? Oh, they're up here. I hate when the combs are like right here and not down here. If they were right here, I wouldn't have to glue it down, see? So yeah, but yeah, like, I feel like making friends as an adult is just hard, because sometimes I feel like people like the idea of me, you know, like they like the mystery of me behind like my social media. Like, they'll, you know, I don't know, they'll see me with like a luxury item and, oh, what's she doing? I wonder, you know, and it's like, I'm not balling. I just know how to save money, and I know how to find deals, and I know how to manage. So I feel like when they find stuff out, they're like, oh, you know, she's not as interesting, or I don't know. That's just me. Like, these are my thoughts. But I do honestly feel like people like the idea of me sometimes. I do feel like I give too early in friendships as well. Like, I will give the nearest person the shirt off my back. And I feel like people take advantage of that too. They take advantage of me being nice to them and me being, you know, at least trying to be genuine. And then I also feel like some people aren't ready for friendships. Sometimes I feel like people just can't handle truth either. Like, not all friendships are going to be perfect. And I'm not saying that to say friendships are meant to be toxic, but friendships should be real too, you know? If someone feels a way about something, or if you rub someone the wrong way, like, you guys should be able to have a conversation about it instead of just ghosting that person or feeling offended when they come to you and say, hey, you did X, Y, and Z and it hurt my feelings, you know? So I feel like that's something else that I struggle with people. Like, people just don't know how to be honest. And then when I'm honest, they're just like tapping out. And I'm like, well, what relationship is perfect? Because even if your relationship with your spouse isn't perfect, like, you argue, you have, you know, you bump heads, you clash, like, so why do people expect friendships to be perfect? Like, I'm not going to be sitting around kissing your ass all day. That's just not happening. We don't do that over here. But I don't know, I do feel like delivery plays a part in it too. There's certain ways you can like deliver a message, but I just feel like people just find any reason to just like say, I'm good, you know? And it's just weird. Like, it's very, very weird. Sorry, y'all, my camera memory was full. So yeah, I don't know where it actually stopped, but I'm actually almost done. This unit was not bad at all. I just need to blend it in. Sometimes it annoys me when I do these units on camera because in person, I don't need to add anything. But I feel like, yeah, this 4K camera be doing the most. Like, you can see the line of demarcation. So, I don't know. I've been trying to play around with it because my camera quality is so sharp. I'm trying to see, like, would it be better if I go in with like a skin tone color right here, or is it just better if I do like a chocolate color like I have been doing in the past? And I feel like that usually works, but you know, I want to try to find something else, but we gonna see. Let me just give me a second to look for my stuff. All right, so as I was saying, I feel like this day and age, people just want to network with each other. Like, they just want to use each other for social status or social media or for their connections, which I find, like, very annoying. It's like, you know, no one really wants to have genuine friendships anymore. So, sorry, y'all. I had to, like, do a little test trial of this makeup. But I just feel like everyone just wants to use each other for networking, and like people just aren't here for genuine things anymore. Just like, oh, this person has followers. This person is doing this at this age. This person, you know, it's just like, it doesn't really seem genuine anymore. So I did try the Bumble app, and them bitches is weird. That app was giving me like kidnapping vibes, y'all. I was like, this is what we're not going to do. There was a girl on there who basically just kept wanting to meet me, like to go ziplining. And I'm like, girl, not meeting you in the middle of nowhere. Like, can we go to a restaurant? And then, I don't know, her page wasn't verified. So I just felt like this is just like a waste of my time. Like, I wasn't feeling it. It wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. And then a lot of girls on there, they would like take like a week to respond. And I'm just like, bruh, like it felt like dating. And I was like, I'm so glad I'm not dating, because I just wouldn't, like, I couldn't do it. I was like, I'm so glad I'm not in that like dating phase, because this world's day and age, like people were just freaking weird. Then I've also come to the terms that, you know, you never really know what people's real intentions are. So, like, I feel like there's been, like, a lot of trial and error within the midst of me trying to, like, build friendships, you know? Like, I've met some pretty, like, weird people and people who just don't know how to be a friend, you know? Or people who, I don't know, it just, life is hard as an adult, y'all. It's hard. I will say there are a lot of things that I do in the meantime, in the midst of me feeling lonely. Like, I do practice a lot of self-care. I do have a lot of spa days. I do a lot of restaurant days by myself. But I feel like, you know, the solution for me right now is to just get like fully into myself, like focus on my career, focus on, you know, building up my YouTube channel, focus on building up my social media. And then I have a business idea that I want to work on, that I've already started working on. So just like fully immerse myself, you know, in myself and in my husband and my marriage and things like that. Let's see. But let me know what y'all think. How have y'all, if there's anyone out there that can relate to me, how have you been, you know, handling like your loneliness and things like that? You know, praying, meditating, manifesting, of course, all of those things. But like, what else have you guys been doing? Okay, so welcome back. Today's unit was sent to me by Sensational. It is the Butta lace from their What Lace collection. It's the Butta unit 26, and I got it in the color Balayage Chocolate. And this is what the stock card is looking like, and this is what the middle of the stock card is looking like. It does come in a bunch of other specialty colors as well, and their What Lace collection has been given what it's supposed to give. It has a virtually undetectable HG lace. It blends in with most skin tones, ear to ear. Lace with a wide 5-inch deep parting area, pre-plucked with baby hair, natural density hairline, and yeah, it comes in like Balayage and a lot of the Balayage colors are really nice. Balayage caramel, Balayage chocolate, Balayage gold, Balayage hazelnut, and Balayage mocha. They're like different shades of like browns with like a little bit of highlights of like blondes and auburns and chocolate, and it's very, very pretty. I will say that I am in love with this unit. It has a wider parting, air to air. It's heat safe up to 350 to 400 degrees with 100% premium fibers. And yes, it's 26 inches. This unit was honestly, you guys, an easy slay. So thank you for staying with me and having a little chit chat with me. You know, we influencers come on these platforms. People think our lives are so perfect and they don't know like the daily things that we battle. Like for me right now in this moment, I'm experiencing loneliness. I am, you know, and I've been like trying to cry out for help, and I'm trying to get emotional, but I've been like, you know, coming to people and just saying, hey, I feel lonely. And, you know, my husband's been doing what he's supposed to do. My mom's been there, my right hand, my best friend, my sis Eris. Like, thank you so much. She sent me this heartfelt message and was like, I just want to fix your crown. Not that it needs fixing. And, you know, she just like basically like was encouraging me and making me just feel better. But I wish she was here with me in New Jersey. She's in Pittsburgh. But make sure you guys check out her YouTube. She does it all. She does nails. She has locks. So she does like, you know, like different styles with her locks. She does get ready with me's and hauls and unpacking videos. Is it unpacking? What are they called? And unboxing videos. So make sure you guys check out my best friend Eris. Thank you, sis, for being my right hand woman and just always being there for me. And thank you to my husband, who's always like an emotional support for me and just building me up. Like, I wouldn't be here with you. And thank you, Mom. I appreciate you. All I did was I used my Fenty foundation in the color 420 underneath the wig. I did not need lace tint for this. The wig lace, I mean the lace on the wig is like this big, so I just went in with my sponge underneath. Since it's my foundation, I felt like it would blend in more. As far as the hairline, I cut the lace on my head. Wow, I cut the lace on my head and I tried to give it like the jagged edge effect. And then I don't know, y'all, like I be struggling sometimes with putting like my actual foundation on the wig. Like I explained earlier, my 4K camera and all that stuff. So I feel like for me, like if I had my old camera or, you know, if I was using an iPhone, it might be different. Maybe I can get away with it, but no, unfortunately, I can still see the line of demarcation. So I went in with my chocolates palette along the hairline and just blended it in. And it gives it like that natural hairline effect, which is something I really, really like. I do like the waves and the curl pattern of this unit. I will say it's going to tangle a little bit, but these premium fibers feel really nice. It's not giving off like silky, not necessarily nacky, but just, I said nacky, not necessarily yucky, but you know, it just feels like a nice premium fiber wig. So it's not like super textured, but it's not silky. As far as density, it is a little on the thinner side, so just keep that in mind. It's not that bad, but it is a little bit on the thinner side. But I feel like this unit will get bigger and bigger over time, so eventually you will need to put product in it. I don't like putting product in my wigs as soon as they come out the package. It's a synthetic wig, you know, they're not meant to last that long, but there are shampoos and conditioners to help, and also like conditioning sprays for your unit as well. So I don't feel like this unit needs it, but there are some, and I have some in the description box. And I have some in the description box below, Amazon link, so you guys can check that out. But I am loving this color. This is giving like brunch vibes, even like with the dress. Like it's giving brunch, you know, Sunday Baddie type of look. I love it. I do like it. This unit ranges on a few different websites between $40 and $50. So you know your usuals. You got Wig Types, Diva Tress, Ebony Line, Shop Here Wigs, Sam's Beauty, what else? Icon Beauty. So you can check all of those websites out, or you can just click the Google link in the description box below and it will take you, you know, to the Google website, and you could just see which one, pick the cheapest one, or if you want a certain color and one place has it, another place don't, you know, do what you do. So thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can get reminders every time I post a video, and I will see you guys next time. Namaste.